So here's a follow-up to the extremely popular video I covered a couple days ago, which was titled, "Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girl after she rejected my proposal twice?" And as you recall, this is a guy who's with his girlfriend for 4 years. After 3 years, he decided to propose to her. He did it, and she rejected him. Said not yet, all that, and he wasn't happy about it, but gave her a second chance. Waited another year, proposed again. He did it in public, but not with people watching. And again, she pulled the same crap. And he's like, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. 4 years with you. You can't make up your mind. I'm done. And of course, he's made out to be the bad guy. The bad guy by her family, by her friends, him. And I immediately said, I guarantee what's going on is this, is she is just keeping him, stringing him along, hoping somebody else better comes along. That's what happens here. He's okay, but if I can find somebody better, I'm going to snap him up real quick. That's what's going on here. Because no girl that's in love with their guy who's 29 years old, because she's 29, would pass up a marriage proposal. She'd be hugging and crying and kissing him because he's the guy that she loves. And of course, she'd want to get that ring on her finger before she turned 30. And what's cool is that overwhelmingly all you guys, of course, were on his side and seeing through the BS situation too. What also is cool is in the comment section, overwhelmingly, everybody was on this guy's side. Now, there were some people that were like, well, maybe you should talk to her and see something else is going on. They get where he was coming from. Maybe you should just talk to her. Bullshit. After 4 years, she would know. And she mentioned in the first story, that she also, they talked about it initially and she was excited about it. So I'm going to go over a bunch of the comments here. This is about the comments I like to read because the comments are pretty fun to see what the other Joes have to say about situations like this. I like to do this on occasion on the popular videos. So one guy says here, not the a-hole. If after 4 years she's not ready to marry you, then I doubt she wants to. When she asked for time after the first proposal, she should have explained everything and said why she needed time, in depth. You clearly were ready for marriage and wanted to take that step. After 4 years, that's completely reasonable. Move on and find someone more compatible with you. The fact she changed her mind about it after you left and then had friends and family messaging you and insulting you just seems that you dodged a massive burden by not actually marrying her. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he had good reason to end it after her proposing twice. Now, here's the deal. I forgot to mention this in a previous video. If she was older, like say 10 years older, 39 years old, and let's just say she'd been already married once and it didn't work out, and let's just say there was actually reason that it wasn't just her fault it didn't work out, and she was really nervous about getting married a second time because she didn't want to have it fail, then you could kind of understand, but in this situation, she had been married before. But if he got together with her or stayed with her, having the family and friends insulting him, no. But that says a lot to me that the family and friends thought they could talk to him in such a way. And the way she was talking to him, insulting him, calling him a baby, no, he can't. It's over. Another guy says here, not the a-hole. Marry the woman who will jump and scream yes and start crying and hugging and kissing you the first time because that's what you deserve. You're darn right. You want your girl to be enthusiastic. I mean, come on. Honestly, he should have left town after the first proposal, but he decided, okay, I'll give it a second chance here. Maybe she's just not ready or something's going on. I don't know what. She got more of another chance when really she shouldn't have. Another guy says here, and I really like this one. He says, bro, she doesn't want to marry you. Because here's the thing. Just because she agrees to the engagement doesn't mean you have to get married right away. She could have said, yes, I will marry you, but we need to wait until blah, blah, blah. If this was about working on herself, well, then why can't she be engaged and work on herself? Yeah, you can have long engagements. I've known people to be engaged 3-4 years before they eventually tied the knot, and they worked fine. And interestingly, those people that did that I know of, are still together to this day and have certainly above average marriages. He also says the truth is, for whatever reason, she wants to keep her options open. And now that you've been rejected twice, you will always harbor resentment. The kind of resentment that is toxic to a healthy relationship. The relationship is over. You deserve better than this, so don't let this tear you apart inside. And to be honest, her family telling you that you're being a big baby is even more of an indicator that you have no business marrying this woman. Right? You marry her, you're marrying the family. They're going to become your in-laws. And you had kids with her, the grandparents and aunts and uncles, and her friends are obviously going to have a major influence on her. It's just a bad situation, time to move on. It says, because if her own family is toxic, then what does it say about her or her friends? I can tell you one thing, though. If I turned down 2 separate proposals and then my girlfriend left me, my mother would not be texting her and telling her she was a big baby. My mom would flat out tell me, what the F did you do, and what did you think that was going to happen? Right, exactly. Another comment. Guy says here, you breaking up with her is probably the best thing you could do. Whether your relationship can recover is doubtful, but the fact that you had self-respect to end it once you had felt disrespected is real man shit. May your next girl be younger and hotter. Amen to that. Now I hope this guy takes his time and really evaluates her and all that, but he obviously, and this is his business, wants to get married and a family and all that, but I hope he doesn't rush into things thinking, oh shit, I'm getting old. Man could have kids in his 50s. Or older, honestly. Another guy says, you're not the a-hole. I think you may be a placekeeper. She's hoping she's going to find someone better. 4 years is plenty long enough time to know if you want to marry someone. Move on and don't waste any more time with her. That's exactly what she's doing. She's hoping either someone else will come along that probably makes more money, is taller, better looking, more degrees, high value guy, or the guy from her past. The guy that got away, the guy that gave her the butterflies, the guy she would hope would be the one will come back into her life. Something like that. And it's a shame. It's not cool putting a guy on layaway like that. And last one, this guy says, or one more, 2 more. Guy says, not the a-hole. She's waiting to see if she can catch someone better. She doesn't want to spend her life with you, but you are her backup plan. She wants you to wait around until she's absolutely sure she can't get anyone else that she wants to be with more. Yes, the whole comment section is full of guys saying the same thing here. So either guys actually have a clue, or more guys are watching this type of material and learning reality. And last one, this guy says, look at it this way. If the roles were reversed, you as a man held off from engagement, everyone would cheer her to dump you. Men are allowed to have emotions and bond, and are allowed to demand that too. She did not want you, and now she cannot have you. You did good, young man. Exactly. If she wanted to get married and he was holding off and said the same thing to her, he would be the big villain, right? But if she does it, well then, no, this guy's being a baby. So anyhow, this guy made the right move. I'm glad, and I'm going to be keeping an eye out for any updates here because I want to go over the comments. I like to read the comments on occasion on this channel here to see what other people are thinking. That isn't just the community here on my 3 channels, but elsewhere that are starting to think the same thing, and more are, which is really cool. So I'll keep you updated if there's any more updates about her throwing tantrums or begging to get a second chance or any bullshit like that.